Hello there. So I will put on the timer and start clicking, but I have things that need to be said. So spent the last what hour, 2 hours, probably hour, right? Let's find out. When did Tristan initially pass the file? Um, okay, it's been 2 hours, but I didn't check it till like a little bit after. But he passed it 2 hours ago, and then like 10 to 15 minutes later, I was when I checked the file. And so then uh, I didn't even get to pick who I get to bring in the contest. That's lame. And I don't know which contest this is. Fuck me. I'm assuming it's cute because that's funny that because Tristan did it. I don't know which it is technically, but yeah. Um, so these are just basic, don't do much, and then audience quickly grow bored when an appeal move has little effect. Alright, whatever. Sure, whatever. We'll just U-turn. But yeah, it is. It is. I did suss out that it was probably cute. Um, so basically, Tristan thinks he's funny and wanted to force me into the contest, right? And so it didn't work at first. Uh, was basically the issue was that when I would click, it would immediately um, just freeze. So he's spent now like an hour and a half plus of uh I think he did the contest because I told him like you probably have to just finish it out. Like that's what I assumed. And then and so he did. But then it apparently was actually I'm assuming some issue with mine on my end, but I don't know for sure cuz now it's working. So yeah, it looks like I'm going to fucking own this shit. But so I don't know how we fix it. Like basically the behind the scenes is that all I did was take out the save location, the save data. I took it out and put it back in, and all of a sudden, every save state that I tried before that wasn't working did start working. So I do not have a real explanation of what actually was the issue, nor what the actual fix was. So yeah, all it is to say that Tristan's shenanigans wasted hours of our life is I think the final verdict of what happened here. But also the one I guess positive out of this is that we'll get to compare um, our performances here in the contest because he did in fact do a contest, right? But um, now I think that this becomes the canon contest run, but it's just a secret. Hey, Tristan also did it because we were assuming that he would have to go through it, right? So, but obviously we won. Like duh, like come on. But yeah, I don't know what the hell happened. So so because of this, we were assuming I was gonna have to like he had to like replay out some of this stuff, and um, I forgot that you get a contest Pikachu. So I mean, I guess thanks Tristan for ensuring that my stats are looking better because I just got a gift mon, right? That I can I rename it? I don't know where the nickname raider even is, but this gives us an excuse to look at the box, which I guess yeah no we can look at the party from the box. So The one thing is that the team is actually exactly the same, which is great. As far as like the members, I mean, nothing's died, right? So we still have a silk scarf on, but we took off uproar. So whoever is doing this, come on, like we're not paying attention to our mons enough to give them items that actually do something. Shell Bell's still here. We did end up teaching cut, so I chose not to, but someone else chose to teach cut. That's fine. Obviously, you have a TM for U-turn because a bunch of members have it, and this still shows up like this. I don't know why. I will be curious when I see. We haven't done our first viewing yet, so once we get there, we'll see. But yeah, I was spoiled of basically some new encounters, right? That I'm assuming Tristan got. Uh, in this, this, which of course, throwback, and this, and then just now we just got this because it has the meteor mash. But it is minus tag nature, which is unfortunate. But yeah, so that means nothing should be dead, right, compared to where we were. But now it's time to look at the items in here and see if there's any new stuff here that's worth putting on anyone. Like Quick Claw on someone, maybe? I don't know. We don't have Rock or Dragon moves. Well, we technically do, actually. We don't have Twister. So, we might as well. But then otherwise, again, nothing needs to be... Why do we have no items on them? Other than, like, if someone forgot to put an Oranberry back on. Right? Like, we have items. Use the items. What are we doing? But, yeah, I guess... I mean... We don't need to risk the Lucky Egg, I guess, at this point. Since I'm assuming we're fine on levels, but I haven't fought anyone, so... We'll find out soon enough. Which I'm gonna put King Bron Jame in the front, since it's the lowest level. So, also I need to double check the dock to see that we got the various encounters of the area or not, right? Looks like we did get 110. So we haven't been... Do we have the bike yet? I don't actually know if we do or not. I don't remember where we get it, but it looks like no. So it looks like, yeah, we're story-wise, we are... The fight with whoever, Maxi, probably already happened. So we're like just after that. I mean, we have Twister with Draco Play boosted now. Okay, that didn't do any damage. Do we have any attacking moves? Not any that do any damage, that's for sure. So then, that's probably just a Tornadus. Also, it does look like we're pretty good on levels. Honestly, I'm just gonna go Beggar to probably U-turn out because we can't hit it with anything else. And we'll go for Ivan Ooze because I don't know if it's Sap Zipper, so don't wanna do that. Soft boiled is interesting. And by interesting, I mean that sucks ass for us. But it seems to not be able to do any damage to us. So, and we got the poison, so That's good. So I think I can just spam sludge. Nah, we're better than that. We don't need minimize. In the having a special avenues is kind of weird.
Hi, I'm accident attorney Kevin Crockett. If you've been injured in an accident, you have a lot of questions. Do I have a claim?
I muted to sneeze as that was going on, so I couldn't talk over it as I usually do, unfortunately. But it's fine. I could check the shop real quick to see what we have. I mean, I'm assuming Tristan checked all the shops here. That seems to be a safe assumption. But I guess I could see what they are for myself. Yeah, so yeah, we got U-turn here. And I see, okay, I see where we got a Master Ball. So normally, yeah, the rule is that we buy one and do it. So I think I would have preferred, even though it is a spoiler, that Tristan mentioned, hey, by the way, I bought a Master Ball, right? But only because I saw it in the screenshot earlier. Otherwise, I wouldn't have known that he did it. But I guess I probably would have assumed that he did, right? So like at least for me, I probably would never have batted an eye at that and just been like, yeah, someone else probably saw this first and did it, right? But it's fine. But yeah, so not really anything that we need to buy. We also are broke, but we also uh, we have stuff we could sell if we really need to. Like we have multiple mega stones that are considered luxury until we get them on. So yeah, we're probably fine on heals, and I guess I'll just look at just to see some of these for my sakes of what we might get hit with. Not that I'm expecting to teach any of these with, because again, someone else would have looked at these and decided whether or not to keep it. So either way, we can keep going on. And Route 103 is a continuation, I believe, of the other side. Yes, it is. So there's no encounter to get, but there are trainers. So I think I'll do that. King Braun James. I feel like I just do no damage with anything here, so I feel like I'm just going to be spamming U-turn with a lot of these members and just going into Tornadus. Like I don't know what else to do when no one can do damage. Which that was the same issue for when I last had it, right? It hasn't changed. Obviously we haven't lost, right? So that's good. But I think that we should put you in the front, and let's put you in the front for this double battle. Which I guess we have cut, so we could go check out that stuff over there. That's funny to see it on the other side. But we'll U-turn and we'll Mega Drain the Mantine. That's actually good damage. But this time we'll do, as I said last time, Ivan and oh my god. Uh-oh. Well, depending on what moves it has, of course, but possible uh-oh. And also that did a lot. Okay, I lost my train of thought, but I was saying Tornadus and Ivan are like the defensive backbone that constantly use, right? So I will switch you out. I don't know what it's gonna have, but King Braun Jame is not weak to much, so I think that's probably a solid one. And if I'm being real, I also don't want to endanger Tornadus. Like I would much rather lose King Braun Jame than Tornadus. Is the reason that I chose that. So yeah, we only have special attacks that we're doing right now into this. Sick. So that will totally do really efficient damage, don't worry. I mean, I guess we should just U-turn out. Spread around the XP a little bit. Alright, Bubble Beam much better than Bubble. So that's a much needed improvement that I'm very happy to have. And then we will go heal. Because we're not that far away. And also we're low on money, so this is saving us money. Some nice Lepa berries and this chest out, yeah. Sweet. Um, who's in the front now? Should be Orchid. Oh. Okay then. I'm gonna go Ivan Ooze to start. Alright. They cheat, We know that. That's nothing new. I guess I'll U-turn out. Hurricane, okay, that's more threatening. That did a lot. But like if we had a physical poison move, that would have been really nice, but obviously we do not, so that's okay. But I can't imagine this ever one-shots us. Alright, especially if it's just gonna Shell Smash. It definitely doesn't one-shot us, and we should kill it with the Gust. But yeah, Shell Smash has been on grass types so far, so I will keep that in mind as long as I remember, which may just be for the recording of this and then never again, right? And then once we view this, that's also a time that we may remember. But yeah, who knows? Oh, I don't want to go in the grass. But yeah, so this is just a chill episode. We're not doing too much. It's obviously the story wise. There was stuff that already happened in Slateport that before us. I don't really care to do the trick house. That's not my jam. Or should I? Because then it makes Noah have to then do the fight with May instead of me. Is that something I want? Oh, we are own tempo, so what's it called? Teeter dance is actually not the worst thing ever. I wouldn't say it's good, but it's not the worst thing ever. Maybe we should just do the trick house, right? Or already talk to that person. Because we have cut on something already, right? So. Is that not? Oh, I don't know how to. Okay. Maybe we have time to do this and then also do May fight. Who knows? Um, I do want to get that item, so we'll fight this person. H slash. That's quite a good mon. I'll throw out a leech seed and then switch. Alright, that is not the most threatening thing in the world it could have done. So I appreciate that. Honestly, you know, fuck it, let's just heater dance. Let's take advantage of this. Because we can't get confused. Alright, now I think I could just stay in, actually. Hopefully it didn't bait me and just has something good here that it, like, all of a sudden fucks us up. Nope. We'll take it. Comet shard, that's money. So yeah, this is a good idea. We're gonna gain money. I don't know if we need the levels, but like they don't hurt. And obviously we always have the lucky egg if we're ever actually hurting for levels. So Jaboka, that's kind of whatever. Then we can fight her. Snover, we do need to switch out. For which we will switch out into. We'll go King Ronjaem. I'll go Twister, see if that chips in enough to where U-turn maybe kills. I don't know. I don't know if U-turn would have just killed on the front end, but I didn't think so, personally. But I could always be wrong, of course. Okay, I thought it's like it doesn't actually make you remember the secret code. It just there is one. Is all we need to know. I was prepared just in case if I needed to remember. I was gonna do it. Okay, if it has a physical move, it in theory could be threatening. It both lowered me and I'm faster. It doesn't matter. I know I'm like 5 levels up, and now 6, right? So sucker punch is not good. But neither is hypnosis. Let's be real. We're not clicking hypnosis. And if they are, shame on them. I'm saving us from being baited by 60%. TM12, which has been changed to frustration, which is unfortunate. Alright, cool. I forget if you can keep like doing it over and over. Like I did not mess with it as a kid, so I don't actually know. Which I feel like that's pretty on brand for how I played as a kid. I think I've said it before. It's like I just played through the story. I never really like caught them all or anything like this. It's just never I never cared to, I guess. So I don't know. Maybe we will. Maybe we won't get to May, because there's trainers that are before her. I believe. So we'll see. Okay, there's one to be exact, which I feel like I should do so that someone doesn't accidentally run into run into them on their way out. But who knows? Ivanhoe is just so tanky. And obviously we're way higher level, but that's yeah, it's whatever. Meryl, if it's we'll test if it's Epsiber. Okay, it is not. There you go. For those wondering, because I was wondering, you know. Joltik, I guess we'll switch back out to King Bronjame. We'll give it a nice bubble beam. And then since we don't need to heal, we can just go. We can just go face May. We have the time. There's no reason to. I'm not gonna do what Michael and Tristan have done in the past, where they want to force the next person into things, maybe a contest or something. I'm gonna let them choose what to do and what makes sense, and I'm also not gonna just delay the big fight just to make sure someone else does it. Like that's. I'm not a coward. I am not afraid of anything here. I am confident in my ability to lose King Bronjame to a head smash. I didn't know it had head smash, so that one I don't feel bad about. It literally went for a one shot before that. So now if this had head smash, that's a different story. I don't think this kills. Yeah, it definitely doesn't. So it depends on what move it has. Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. So not my finest work here, but uh, there was an accident, I guess, if you really want to be there. But as always, I will say that they are trying to kill our Mons, right? So it's not really an accident, but I do feel bad about losing Cinephile though, because we literally have the Septilite. So that one was my bad. That I probably should have not, but at the same time, every Mon out here was vulnerable to Thrash. So oh my fucking god. Um, just because I don't care if it has a rock move. It's I'm just going. I will probably live one. So, but I think basically anything that I left in there was it's a Rampardos. It's got a lot of attack, right? So, and then same with like the Aegislash, right? The head smash was just gonna do a lot of damage to anything. So I'm not gonna sweat it and like, oh, could I have played this better? Like I don't know that I could have, right? These were moves that I didn't know were in the game, for one. So, okay, like this, I didn't know. So it's like if I die to it, like I don't feel that bad when it's stuff that's like I had no way of playing around it kind of stuff. But it's like once you do know, then it's then you can adjust. But that's part of the fun of this, right? It's like you just never know what things could have. And so head smash and thrash being out there is. Are you serious? I don't think that matters, but it's just like funny. Yeah. So we'll sludge so I don't miss. But yeah, that got a little scary actually at the end. So which now Noah gets a first taste of having to make the decision blind. Oh my god. Okay, I have to message Noah because we got our HP restored. So I will tell Noah that there are two Mons that are dead. So obviously it's literally the front two, but I will tell Noah like specifically which Mons because it has to be known that they are dead, right? So let me save. So yeah, uh, unfortunate ending there that we just kind of ran into an Aegislash and a Rampardos with really high base power moves. So I don't know that there was a ton of counterplay, especially amongst our types, but it'll be up to Noah to decide who gets to join the party. So this does mean also I'm guaranteed the most deaths so far, unfortunately. But we're used to this. This is my normal gameplay pattern. I lose multiple Mons in either the same fight or within a couple fights of each other. So normal stuff, and it's always in the early game. Whereas then by the mid to late game, I'm always much better. So all good. But I'll thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.